Assalamualaikum and hi to Madam Ayu Rohaida binti Ghazali. My name is Mashtah binti Muhammad Qasim. Me and my friends are going to present about an event, mental health awareness. Let's start. About the organizer, event organization structure. First, who we are. We are Self-Improvement and Psychology Care Association is under Department of Health and Environment, Kuala Lumpur City Hall. Second, vision. Our vision is joining forces to provide excellent health services. Next, mission. Our vision is towards making the city of Kuala Lumpur healthy and prosperous. Fourth, objective. Our objective is to monitor and improve the health of citizens Kuala Lumpur City. Roles and responsibility. First, director. The director of events leading and guide the planning and execution of the event. In this position, you help to plan and giving approval for accommodation, venue, staffing, catering, transportation, and equipment for sound or video. There is also helping in manage the budget and negotiate pricing with various vendors. Second, secretary. Secretary responsibility as event coordination, meeting scheduling, preparing and maintaining event records and reports. The secretary often act as information for chair and other committees. Number 3, event manager. Event manager are responsible for directing, planning, promotion, and ensuring the smooth running of an event schedule. Event manager play a very important role during the event. Number 4, treasurer. The treasurer is responsible for handling money raised at the event, making approved payments, and arranging for money counting at events. Treasurer should report the current financial position at each committee and should be recorded in the minutes. Number 5, multimedia. Multimedia committees is in charge of designing flyers, banners, logo, hiring photographer and videographer at the event, hosting tech related during event, and managing club resources such as website and social media. Number 6, registration and food and beverages. Handling and preparing registration for participants, in charge of food related such as preparing food coupon, coordinate with caterer, setting timelines serving food, in charge also with food quality and quantity. Number 7, usher VIP. Usher VIP handling, sending invitation and communicate with VIPs, preparing and tagging VIPs table, welcoming and guiding VIPs. This team's job to make sure all VIPs have a positive experience. Number 8, logistic and decoration. The responsibility of logistic and decoration coordinator is to ensure all equipment and decoration needed on the day of the event is secured to be delivered on time. This to make people feel welcome and excited for the events. Number 9, sponsorship. Sponsorship committee is in charge to obtain a sponsor to support the event. Always communicate and inform the sponsoring companies about the event, also handling and preparing gifts and certificate for guests and participants.
The relevancy of creating this design as our logo are the first things we could see from far is a small and big hands in a shape of heart. The symbol demonstrates that everyone is loved no matter it's their age or stage of life. To make a good first impression, the symbol is the perfect one to grab people's attention and spark their interest to know about us. We are choosing circle as the shape of our logo because it symbolizes integrity and strength. Round shape means you have to find the right circle to help you overcome things that affect life. Other than that, we choose yellow and pink color as the main color of our logo because yellow gives warmth and happiness. From a psychological point of view, yellow color can stimulate the intellect and mental activity. Together with pink, it is frequently connected to feelings of adoration, love, tenderness, and femininity. In addition, we use the logo of DBKL inside of our logo because we are the association founded by DBKL and supervised by the Welfare and Counseling Unit under JPSM and the Promotion House Unit under JCAS. As a promotional medium to promote this mental health awareness event, the social media platform that will be used are Facebook and Instagram, which are applications that receive a lot of attention from the public. Aside from that, we use a poster and banner as promotional medium. In addition, we offer a lucky draw to entice participants in our event who are remain up until the completion of event. We are also offering complimentary breakfast, lunch, and stress test to promote our event and encourage participants. For our event flyers, we know a bright, bold, and vibrant colors always work best. Colors can evoke psychological reactions, and the most interesting flyer design have an impact on moods and emotions. That's why we choose peach, pink, blue, and yellow to grab audience attentions. Our main topic is mental health awareness with a tagline, "Everyone is loved, no one is exceptional." We invited 3 speakers in a different background for sharing their perspective on mental health. We are also put our sponsorship logo in our flyers to recognize their large contribution in our event. Our event venue is at our own event hall, Dewan Perdana Mestika, KL City Hall Training Institute. We chose this event hall because location reasonable distance from most attendees' homes or place of work. This venue also has a lot of parking. This event hall comfortably fit into 1,000 minimum capacity of people.
Schizophrenia, personality disorders, bipolar disorder, and depression are the main mental illnesses that can affect the brain. This is caused by a variety of factors such as childhood maltreatment, disadvantages such as poverty or debt, ongoing stress, substance abuse, head injuries, long-term physical health issues, and more. The management of mental health disease by a professional employing drugs, treatments, and brain-stimulating techniques has been shown in several studies and research. The majority of those affected, however, are unable to receive the aid they require because of the scarcity they experience on a daily basis in Malaysia. It is frequently difficult to track until it is too late. Recently, the rate of reported mental health cases in Malaysia spiraled out of control and received extensive media coverage. In response to this, Dewan Bandaraya Kuala Lumpur is taking the lead by planning an event for mental health awareness that will be held on April 1st, 2023 at the City Hall Training Institute in Kuala Lumpur. With the theme "Everyone is Loved, No One is Exceptional," with partnership of Farm Fresh and Yayasan TM. Our main goal is to raise awareness of the value of mental health, the various forms of therapy, and the resources that are available to provide help. The 16 to 35 age group will be our primary target markets because they are at the biggest risk of developing mental diseases. And now I'll explain about this SWOT analysis. The first one is strength. The first strength of this event is it is talking about important topics that aren't just for marketing or filling out the annual activities report. The second one, the public is aware of all of DBKL's ongoing projects and activities. As a result, attracting attendees for the event will not be a challenge. The third one, DBKL is well known as one of Malaysia's well-established organizations. The last one, sponsorship and internal department financial budget, VOT. We'll proceed to the weaknesses. The first weakness of this event is hot weather is expected for the entire month of April 2023. This poses challenges for event organizer in ensuring that the guests and crowds are comfortable and hydrated enough to avoid heat cramps, heat rash, and other issues. The second one, both the organizer and the sponsor have their own provider to run the event. The third one, there were both uncertified and trained internal speakers. They are unable to speak at the event, however, due to unforeseen circumstances, forcing the BKL to hire a speaker from a chosen provider. The last one, due to a small social media following, it is difficult to attract international participants. We'll move on to the opportunities. The first one is full support and smooth approval from the Malaysia government. Second one, extensive media coverage as a result of existing connections and sponsorship. The third one, the internal team can improve their event management skills. The last one, a large event like this will caught the interest of new investors. We complete this SWOT analysis with the threats. The first threat of this event is the company's reputation is on the line as competitors will be closely monitoring the event's success. Second one is an unanticipated accident caused by the estimation of a large audience. The third one, relying more on an internal team that is not an event management professional. And the last one, the last threat for this event is reliance on technology. Even the most brilliant invention can fail. this event will be needing 70% of modern technology to operate. That's all from me now.
Hi, so today I'm going to explain about our main content of the event. So to entice crowd individuals to enroll in our program, so there will be several events and activities, including awareness talk, there's a stress test for free, and various booths, sales booths and exhibitions, and the important is a famous singer who will perform at the event's beginning and the end, and the last one is a lucky draw. Okay, so the reason why we are choosing this event is to introduce our new associations, which is Self-Improvement and Psychology Care Associations, SIPC. It is a new organization founded by DPKL and is by the Welfare and Counseling Unit is under JPSM, and the Promotion Health Unit under JKAS, and where the associations will be aims to strengthen knowledge about the prevention and early detection of mental illness to the Kuala Lumpur community. So in addition, this organization will assist and guide to help the public and workers to get psychological services. There's 3 speakers from various backgrounds will be invited to our event program for sharing the perspective of mental health. Those speakers including, first speaker is a Datuk Dr. Haji Fazila Kamsa, which is a motivational specialist who will talk about youth power to combat issues like despair, anxiety, and panic attack. He also will share the expertise, experience, and reading to provide amazing and useful advice on how to control emotions. So our second speaker is Dr. Saiful Amin Jalun. He is a principal consultant UNIPED, UKM. He's a coaching and therapy practitioner, KLFM motivational speaker, who will be approach strategy and technique to strengthen healthy stress emotion through deep breathing technique, EFT technique, which is emotion freedom therapy, and the relations and muscle relaxation technique. So he also will adaptation of a healthy emotion strengthening technique to participant, and he will identify the problem causing stress of participant through a stress test. The third speaker is Nur Aina Abdul Ghani, or we can call her Aina Abdul. She is a rising singer who will reveal the experience of a successful person in overcoming depression and stress. And so she will encouraging and educating the public about the risk of depression and stress.
For our tentative, we decided to organize our event on 1st April 2023, Saturday from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Registration counter open at 8:30 a.m. until the arrival of VIPs and invited guests on 9:30 a.m. We open our ceremony with Farm Fresh song by Dr. Siti Nurhaliza, followed with Topic 1 by Dr. Saiful Amin Jalun, and we break for a lunch at 1 p.m. We have a lucky draw between time to time to run the event smoothly. Continuous topic by Dato Dr. Fazla Kamsa and sharing sessions by Aina Abdul. We ended our program with closing song by Aina Abdul and photography session with all participants.
There are 3 main sponsorships for this event, which is first Dewan Bandaraya Kuala Lumpur. Dewan Bandaraya Kuala Lumpur, or DBKL, is local authority in Malaysia that administers the Federal Territory of Kuala Lumpur. This agency is under the Ministry of Federal Territories, and for this event, DBKL will sponsor appreciation plaque to the speaker. Our second sponsorship is from Farm Fresh. Farm Fresh is Malaysia #1 natural dairy milk. They provide a wide range of milk products, and Farm Fresh has agreed to sponsor their products for our guests and our lucky draw winner. Lastly is Yayasan Telekom Malaysia. Yayasan Telekom Malaysia was established with the objectives of awarding scholarships, grants, bursaries, maintenance allowance, and financial assistance to students. For this event, Yayasan Telekom Malaysia has agreed to sponsor door gift to all our guests. Now let's move on to the event supplier. For this event, we are working with Magic Team Resources to make this event going smoothly. They are responsible for setting up the event itself as well as any transportation. Magic Team Resources help to ensure that everything is going according to plan throughout the entire process, and they make sure that every aspect of our budget is met. In addition, they will handle everything from the venue, food and decorations to the registration process and even the cleanup after the event is over. Now let's move on to the event budget. We have 5 categories for this event budget, which is first, budget for venue and logistics. This budget costs approximately 30,000 ringgit. Second budget is marketing and promotion. For this budget, it costs us 3,070 ringgit. For the third budget is food and beverages. For this budget, we prepare a breakfast and lunch for participants, provider, and secretariats. This costs approximately 40,075 ringgit. Next, multimedia. For multimedia, we will hiring videographer and photographer, which costs 2,400 ringgit. And lastly, risk and security, which include enforcement allowance and paramedic, and it will cost 2,400 ringgit. As you can see here, this is our master budget, and the subtotal amount is 34,195 ringgit. And our contingency has 2%, which is 683 ringgit and 90 cents. And our total amount is 34,878 ringgit and 90 cents. And we also have revenues, which is booth for this event, and the total is 1,000 ringgit.
Conclusion. First, we learned that even smallest details are significant. For example, in budget category VIP Essential, there is notebook and pen set. If this is not included in the budget, it will have an impact on the budget.
Conclusion. Preparing for the unforeseen circumstances is crucial for us to be able to tackle any arising issue with ease, even with insufficient times.
The conclusion is thinking through all of the logistics involved, including how many people will be attending, where the guests should be seated, and making sure all those logistic details are taken care of before the event.
One of our conclusion is everything takes longer than expected, including designing, recording, and editing. Our advice is make it 4 weeks if you believe you could finish in 2. To do something very well, it takes more time than you might imagine.
The last conclusion is in order to generate concept with diverse perspective, a group interaction is crucial. So this will lead to be a more original and complete proposition. So that's all from us. Thank you and have a nice day.